All right, welcome to episode 16 of Adventures in Inbetweening. Today I'm going to be doing some breakdown in-betweens and looking at closer in-betweens and some of the principles involved. So you can see I'm doing a breakdown here between these two drawings. The red is the previous, the green is the drawing I'm working towards. Having the character go down and blink on the breakdown there. You can see I'm dragging that hand behind, leading with the elbow. That's usually a good idea whenever we've got a voluntary action. Drawing in the tail there, I'm going to redraw the feet. So this is my breakdown. After this, I'm going to need to do some closer in-betweens. So you can do closer in-betweens obviously just with straight drawing, but I'm going to be looking at a shortcut today based on some principles. So here we've got Mickey Mouse from Magician Mickey, 1936, and you can see what's happening at the end there. It's settling, 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 settling in. We've got some nice overlaps, some offset with the hand, the fingers there. Same with Donald here. Look what he's doing in Bill posters. He's coming down and the hands are going to go boom on the legs. The body keeps going. The head is trailing behind. We've got that nice tassel there with the secondary motion trailing behind. Lots of overlap. And then we've got a strange in between there. I'm guessing that was an accident, maybe part of a stagger. And the idea being generally that we ease more and more into the end. So here we've got Mickey in Sorcerer's Apprentice. Now watch, it happens with his head versus his body. Body's going to go down and left, the head's going to go up and left. Really nice contrast there. Sets up a terrific silhouette at the end, and this would be the drawing that the animator was working towards from the beginning. This is an interesting one, the worm turns here. So we've got a settle in here, but at the end of the settle, there's just a simple hand rotation. It's kind of an odd choice, but it's kind of neat because it shows off this syringe that Mickey's got here in 1936. Hillbilly Hare from 1950. It's a very wide shot, and you can see Bugs is in a compressed silhouette here. He's going to go up and bringing those elbows, again, leading with the elbows is going to create more shape change, more contrast. Up, 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 up. Really easing into that last one there. Look at this silhouette now compared to the previous silhouette contrast. And then we're going to keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Lots of really tight in-betweens at the end there. Very nice stuff. And then Rabbit of Seville, 1950. There's a lot of really, I wouldn't even say subtle, but there's some great choices made here with directions and some nice offset and some overlap. So we've got the hand going one way, we've got the other hand going the other way, we've got the head going one way. Here's another example. He's going to be going back, and this hand, look at that nice silhouette, dragging away. The head is going to be coming forward, tilting forward. The other hand is going to go the other direction. So we've got this really nice shape change here in contrast. Yeah, terrific stuff. Tons of principles here that we can refer back to and learn from. Yeah, such nice overlap and offset there. So what I'm doing here, you can see I'm taking a drawing, and it's the purple drawing on the timeline below there. And what I'm doing is I copied my drawing and I'm cutting out parts of it, and offsetting them, rotating them, resizing them, setting it up so that I've got a settle in and an ease in and an overshoot depending on different body parts, so that I can use my existing drawing. I don't have to make a fresh new drawing. You see I've completely redrawn the hand there. And it gives me I'm calling it a cutout tween here, where I'm taking the initial drawing, the drawing that I'm working into, cutting it into pieces and using that as my in-between. So here I'm doing my second breakdown now. And again, you know, the breakdown is completely drawn from scratch. So I've got the character's head coming forward. I'm going to have the hand coming down again, lead with the elbow. In general, leading with the elbow is always a good idea. It just makes an action that look that much more voluntary. Instead of just having the arm go like this, you have the elbow lead, elbow lead, elbow lead. And again, you know, the wrist and fingers and everything is going to follow along with that. So here's my second breakdown now. Now what I have to do, and actually here I'm just showing at the bottom where I'm making my new drawing, and that's going to be the purple tick on my timeline there. And so that's just copying the drawing, and that's the drawing I'm going to use for my cutout tween. So you can see I'm rotating the body back there, I'm taking the head, resizing that, skewing it, redrawing the mouth. I don't want to just use the same mouth there. Rotating that arm, redrawing that foot there, redrawing the tail completely, but using as much as I can of that original drawing that I was animating into, so that I can basically save time You know, I mean, animation's time consuming. If we can save time, then let's do it. Okay, and here's my third breakdown now. Again, fresh drawing. And when I'm doing these breakdowns, I'm thinking about, okay, what's my final in-between going to look like? I don't want to do a straight in-between with my breakdowns. I want to have lots of overlap. I want to have that secondary action where it's applicable. I want to have lots of drag, overshoot, settle, shape change, contrast, offset, asymmetry. All of these principles, I want to be keeping them in mind and not just using them willy-nilly, but using them in an appealing way so that when I'm drawing it and I'm looking at it and I'm thinking about how the audience is going to perceive it, that it's engaging and that it's interesting and that you know, hopefully people that are looking for it can learn something from it. So here's my cutout tween now. Again, skewing that head. I've got the head going up and overshooting. I'm looking at the onion skinning, I'm going from red to green. I've got that hand coming up there. Yeah, skewing those legs a little bit. That's nice. Liking that. Drawing a fresh new hand. I don't want to just, because the hand is such a big silhouette, I don't want to just skew the existing hand. And same with the tail. It's a very important silhouette. So here we go. This is it, played at real speed. Let's play it at 1/4 speed. Boom, boom, boom. And there's my cutout tween. There's my final drawing. There's my cutout tween final drawing. One more time, full speed. Yeah, I like it. Episode 16. Thanks so much for checking it out. See you next time.